Good morning, Fenlanders. I'm Daniel, welcome to Fenland Farming Adventures. I'm actually back on the work now, shall we say. I've had 4 days in bed with what I think, and then what the doctor thinks, is a blocked up canal between my ear and my nose. Yeah, still feel dizzy. It gave me like what I can only describe as a fever, but that's not been good. So yeah, I still feel a bit wonky, but we've got 10 or 11 tonne of potatoes to do this morning. The load that Anna and Grumpster and Nutty Nana done the other day has just gone out this morning. Get these forks widened out. So yeah, bear with me. I'm a bit dopey, drugged up. Probably shouldn't be operating heavy machinery, but farming has to go on. And we'll get the sheds open, get the buds moved over. We're having the potatoes fogged tomorrow. A new DMN we're having. I'll get Tony to explain what DMN is. Oh, shed's already open. I wonder if there's a forklift in here then. Missing a forklift somewhere. Ugh. No forklift in here. Yeah, these ones from Hotwell Fen. There's probably about just over 200 tonne left in here, I guess. Just under 200 tonne, sorry. The main store with like 800 tonne in. We're having that done. Stop them growing, and then we're just going to sit on them. Hockwell Fen, the ones in the Blackland ones, were always planned on getting rid of off the field, but that never really worked out with the harvester issues we had and stuff, so we hadn't planned on keeping them for any length of time, you know. I've said this year that the price of spuds is going to go astronomical, so you can't be too greedy. I don't want to be too greedy. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying now. What was I saying, Fenland? The hills seem to be keeping okay now, so... Oh my god, it's out here. Yeah, it's really properly crap. Right. I'm going to try and stay at work all day today, but at least try and keep myself awake. Try and keep myself awake all day. Stop raining. Yeah, as I was saying before I run out of battery, it's freaking got all windy. So windy it looks like it's blown a sheep fence around. So some of it's ended up in the garden. And then there's sheep around here. That don't make much sense. Oh well. Yeah, the mountain wire broke down. So now it's broken. Nothing major. In the 22 years we've had it, I think we've had 2 cross belts on it. This is the second one on it, so it needs another cross belt on it. The belt's all just ripped. What can happen with it sometimes is that spuds, if you get a spud jammed in there, like big potatoes and stuff, won't go through the head where the bag goes on. And if a spud gets jammed in there, then it just, the belt keeps going and it tends to wear it out, and it's finally worn out. So before it goes up for sale or whatever, I'll get you another belt that goes with it, so I'll have a brand new belt on it. We are in tidying up mode, trying to get it out. Did you remember if you kept the old belt, Dad?
The old belt?
Yeah.
In the other shed?
Yeah.
Let's open the other shed, it's there.
Yeah, I mean, it's busted anyway, isn't it? But just for a pattern, that was all.
Well, we got that one for a pattern.
You got that one for a pattern, yeah. You got 2 for a pattern, really, haven't you? Tidying up. Half strip down, got the V-track out, gotta get that snorkel off.
Disconnected right from the back.
Yeah. take that apart and get that out of the way, and then we'll move the new one out of the way, get that out. This has to come forward that way, I think, and then out that way. I can't remember. It's so long, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it'll go through there, so I think we've got to take it through there. There and just spin it round and outside and then pick it up with the teleport.
Yeah, so I think I can get in there with the JCB and pick it up, but I can't do nothing with it then. Well, we can only try, can't we? I mean, go and have some lunch first. Mrs. Farmer's on mince pies duty, so I think she'll bring us some of them later.
Got some in the house anyway.
Are we? I thought we ate them all. Right, see you after doggy. Table's done for now as well, isn't it?
In theory.
Yeah. That table's how old?
I don't know where it came from.
Found a knife. You've been looking for years. Put you on a time lapse. There's a lot of crap that's come out from underneath that. Right, just started moving the the manta weigher, and realised I got no battery on my GoPro, had I? So I'm not still with it. I'm not still with it. That's bad English. I'm still not with it. Let's put it like that. So I'm not even hungover, which is even worse. If I was hungover, you could all understand. There are bits of manta weigher laying about all over the place. The old steps and frame and everything like that. But we started dragging it out. It is a bit precarious, but no other way to get it out. So what we do, you can have a little watch. Ain't you so lucky? So we put a trolley jack under that end and a forklift under that end and just manhandle it out. Piece of cake when you know what you're doing, isn't it?
If I get that other one in there on the back there, that'd be better.
Yeah, you can just walk it out then, can't you?
Watch that box. Put your lights on so you can see what you're hitting.
Do what?
Put your lights on so you can see what you're hitting on the front there.
I'm not hitting anything.
Good. Yeah. By the time you get to that joint, maybe right. Yeah. Shed here all of a sudden.
Huh?
A lot of shed all of a sudden.
Yeah. You can see how much. I mean, when you had them old Waltonbury weighers, which were what, half the length of not even the same length as the elevators on that, were they? You know, the old Waltonbury weigher used to come to about here somewhere, so you got twice as much shed. Great when you first bought them, that's the only thing you had. Now to get the new one in. Think that's going to go through that gap there? Yeah.
What you want to do is back in like this, don't you? Bring it around like that. And when you're in this gap, you can side, you can.
Right. Bagger in.
We're there or thereabouts, aren't we? We're not going to be far away from here.
No.
This bit goes here and it's standalone. The new one they've got all fits together.
Yeah, I don't understand why they would have that.
So to get a nice bit of steel and make a bit so it'll fit. We can either build off of this. They're all joined together. We can build off of this and put a square in there put a square of stuff in there and put some bolts through it, and then just stand this on, bolt it down.
Or you could just
when we know where the right place is.
Yeah. I was going to say, just bolt it down. Bolt it down. I'll tell you what you could do. Bolt it down. Once everything's bolted down, then start building a frame to it. All right, progress is being made.
I don't know where that needs to go yet.
Right. I say that's not too far out there, I don't think, is it?
Not far.
We just want to go a foot that way, I think. Right. So mission number 1 now then is to get this sorted out. Get that sorted out and level. Trial and error, folks. Trial and error.
What we're going to need to do really is get up Annie's up.
Have a look at theirs and see how it's all positioned.
See how that's positioned. But this, clearly this has got to go back. We can get this running.
Quick update and an outro of how we got on. We're going to go and have a look at my cousin's new line, which is very similar. We need to get the heights, and obviously you said this shed was built for a carrot wash.
Yeah, it's all on a slope from that side to this side.
From that side to this side, the floor was put in on a slope to let the water drain out. So water running everywhere in this shed to wash carrots. It's not good for our levels. But yeah, we managed to get this somewhere near where we want it. The bagger is somewhere near where we want it. You have to keep watching for part 2 or 3 to see how we get on. If you liked today's video, guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Really help us out, push our channel forward. Thanks, guys.